I guess I'm going to try my hand at something and talk about a topic and animate it afterwards. Because just listening to me ramble by myself with no face cam, nothing going on, would be really dull. So, what am I going to talk about, you ask? Go on. I'll tell you. High school. Yes, that's right. Everyone's favorite topic. That thing you did and now you're done it, or maybe you're still in it, whatever the case may be. Yes, the place that shaped part of your life. I graduated high school myself in 2017 and had a pretty good class, and still have some very good friends from the whole shebang. But I don't want to talk about my high school experience. No, I want to talk more about the concept of it. So, high school, right, is this place where you go to learn stuff, but really you're learning how to interact with people. But most of you already know that, so what's the point of the thing I'm driving at? Well, like I said, you don't really learn anything unless you are doing very certain classes. So once you're done with high school, you're left with the question, what's next? Some people will have their next steps in education planned out, like trades or university, while others go on trips to explore the world and find themselves. Okay, let's just touch on that for a moment though, the finding yourself thing. All you're really doing is going out into the world to experience independence from your parents, which without like the work or going to college and having to deal with all the college nonsense or finding a house to live in and getting a job, which is actually a alright idea, but also unrealistic in trying to experience life without your parents. I mean, you can just do stuff like that, can you? Now, I'm not saying you should move out of your parents' house right away. Heck, I'm recording this still living in my parents' home, but the whole finding yourself thing seems, well, a little bit odd to me, but each to their own. Anyways, so you're trying to decide what to do next, but you're actually having very little knowledge to draw upon for what to do next. So you go with whatever flow you choose, and maybe you get lucky, like 1/3 of my siblings, the other two being in college dropouts, but one of them still made it and is now a hairdressing apprentice thingy-madob. Anyways, good job, you. But the other two spent a lot of money and a lot of time milling about and investing time into things that didn't work out for them. They did live their lives, mostly, and made new friends and learnt stuff, but they were sort of meandering somewhat and not really progressing towards their actual job life future, whatever that is. Side note here though, my bro had a tough time in uni and was actually going to get the degree, but things came up, and we'll touch upon that in the future, if ever. Anyways, they took a lot of time to progress where they are and did it in a very roundabout way. And lots of my high school friends, or so I've heard, have also dropped out of their first year of college. Many people at this in between stage of their lives are really trying to find their way and don't know how. So, anyways, high school is interesting but kind of useless in getting you ready for life. I feel like there should be a class or course to help you learn how to learn what you want to do. I mean, everyone has to find their way, but something like a course to help you find your way would be nice and, well, impossible. But enough saying that, I was talking about high school. So it's this place which is like a giant make subhuman more human for society building. I've come to the point where realizing I've really strayed off topic here, but who cares? High school is not what I really want to talk about, anyways. I wanted to more talk about life after high school in sort of a meandering roundabout way, much like how my siblings did their high school afterwards thing. You know, college, whatever it's called. Anyways, I like anyways. It's a good word. It feels very purgatory-ish. Maybe that's just me, because I don't have a job, or I'm not going to school, but still, I mean, it just feels very moo. Also, trying to get a job is really hard. I mean, you're like, ha, I would, like a job, and they're like, what are your qualifications? And you're like, well, what are the qualifications, if you don't mind me asking? And they're like, you need 2 years of experience working at this job. Excuse me, but how do I get those 2 years? Oh, work here at this job for 2 years. It's just so frustrating. It's like they want you to go to post-secondary school or something. You're probably thinking, oh, but I could go work at a grocery store. They don't have strict requirements. Well, I could, but I don't want to. Because it would drive me insane. Not saying it's a bad job, but me personally, not a good idea. So maybe it's just me that has this problem, but maybe it's others too. Maybe we just have to get a job or something, I don't know. But I think right now, I need to grow a little bit more as a person before I'm ready for that. Maybe. I should go find myself or something. I think I'm around here somewhere.